Get ready. It's time to unleash your inner power. Welcome to my channel. This is Angie. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so I can know what other new and enlightening things to talk about with you. So, I started this channel because I felt that there was a need to move from being uninspired. And if you saw my first video, it was just under 3 minutes, but I was speaking from my heart. I truly know that there's something amazing that's deep inside, and on my journey to locating it, a part of me said that I'm not alone. So obviously, I figured as we start this journey, let's look into a few things that would impact this journey and then unpack it and get a little deeper. So today's topic is about unleashing our inner power. So the first thing I want to talk about, of course, is that self-reflection and mindfulness. We want to make sure that we're engaging in regular self-reflection and mindfulness practices to deepen the understanding of ourselves, our thoughts, and our emotions. And this heightened self-awareness will expand our consciousness and connect to our inner power. So this past weekend, I went on my very first ever hike, and we must have gone a good, I forgot how many miles, but I made 17,000 steps, okay? And went all the way up to the top of the mountain and then came all the way back down. And I have to tell you guys, each time we got to a particular level and I was able to look out at the mountains or at the water, at the lake, I kept reflecting on life's journey and the choices to even be there that day, and realized that for every level I had to kind of convince myself that I can go a little more and a little more. So that's why positive affirmations and visualizations are important. I gotta tell you, I had to harness that power within, because there were moments when my knees said no more and my feet said, what are you doing? And my whole body wanted to just stay at the halfway or the 1/3 of the way or the 3/4 way. But when I was able to say to my partner that walked with me that I had to slow down, or I had to sit down for a moment, or take a rest, or drink some water, or whatever it is at each milestone, I realized that I also was learning or teaching myself to embrace vulnerability. Because I don't know about you, but where I grew up, it was never a thing. Like, it was never a practice to talk about the things that you're weak or not so strong at. So it's important to embrace vulnerability and allow yourself to be open and authentic. I know, crazy. Vulnerability cultivates courage. It fosters deep connections with others, and it unlocks the hidden strengths within you. Let me tell you something. I have never walked that far or taken that many steps in one go. Okay, I've never hiked before. I didn't realize how much it takes out of you. But I have to also remind each of us that it cultivates something within you. Because as I kept going and realizing that I saw other folks who were doing the same thing, some older, some younger, some bigger, some smaller, I started to feel thankful because I had an opportunity to really see God's creation in its untouched form. I looked out at mountains, and some of the pictures I'm going to incorporate into this video, as you will see. I got an opportunity to see lakes running just freely, just the beauty of the water. I could see all the way to the bottom, and I could see its expanse, and I saw how it met like the horizon, and it was the most beautiful, most breathtaking moments of my life. And that allowed me to really embody and appreciate what it means to be grateful, what it means to be this small dot in the expanse of this universe, or just the expanse of this world, and be grateful that we're here and that we're able to be impactful. So if you are going to unleash that inner power today, the one thing you need to remember more than anything else, I know it seems crazy that cultivating gratitude and overcoming fears and embracing vulnerability and using positive affirmations or even mindfulness or self-reflection might all make up this one thing called inner power. But I promise you, if you start to think or consider these things, believe it or not, when you get to each milestone, your mindfulness will remind you to reflect on the journey behind as well as the journey ahead, so you can use those positive affirmations to visualize where it is that you desire to be. And you can embrace vulnerability to know that you might not be exactly who you desire to be just yet, but if you stay the course, if you just continue fighting forward, then you will overcome the fears the minute they confront you, the minute they step in front of you, the minute they try to barricade. You will unleash that inner power to push past or embrace the challenges and allow your losses to be lessons. Allow those failures to push you forward, facing head on, and tap in. I promise you, God will not give you more than you can bear. You are powerful.